Welcome back, Lopez Middle School Mighty Panthers. My name is Sue Kuentz and I'm a storyteller. All around the United States I storytell my favorite tales. And now, with the help, the sponsorship of your very own librarian, Mrs. Jinke, and your fabulous 6th grade reading teacher, Mrs. Karsten, we are going to have our very first storytelling club. We're calling it the Lopez Storytelling Troupe. First time ever in Northeast ISD. And we're hoping you all would like to be part of it. We'd love to take up to 30 6th, 7th, and 8th graders to be part of this club. Now, I know you're probably wondering, what's so cool about storytelling? Well, a few of my world-renowned storytelling friends actually have some answers for you.
What makes storytelling so cool for me is first of all the incredible intimacy of telling those stories to a listener. And secondly, well, it's the stories themselves, because those tales are not only hundreds of years, many of them are thousands of years old. And those stories are still being told today because there's something about them which is not only strong, but it tells us something about ourselves. Try telling them yourself and you'll find out the truth of that.
What's so cool about storytelling? Oh, there's so many things. But one thing that is really cool is that storytelling is great for the shy kids. You know, maybe those kids who are like I was, who didn't really like to speak up in class much and would feel kind of uncomfortable walking into a room full of people. I had friends, but they were one-on-one friends, and it's still like that for me. But when I tell stories, I know the stories inside and out, backwards and forwards, not memorized, just image by image. And when I know those stories like that, nobody can take them away from me. And in fact, the best thing is I can give them away. And when I do that, well, great connections are formed. The listeners come right into the story. They're so interested in what's going to happen next. It's a great way for shy kids to do something kind of interesting, kind of cool. Have a good time telling stories. I'm Priscilla Howe. That's PriscillaHowe. I spelled it so you can go and look me up online, PriscillaHowe.com, or on YouTube. I have a whole channel. I recommend you go and look at my story, The Ghost with the One Black Eye. That's the one that kids like the best.
So what makes storytelling so cool? Well, I think it's the fact that we tell stories every single day. We just don't realize it. It's the only form of communication that we as humans know, and that makes us all storytellers. And despite our differences in terms of geography, race, religion, gender, our stories point us to the fact that our problems, our needs, our wants, our desires are all the same. And that makes us one people. That makes us one world. And finally, I think the coolest thing about storytelling is the fact that there is really no right or wrong way to tell a story. Tell it the way you want. Tell it the way you please. But just tell it with all your heart.
I hope to see you soon. Applications will be coming out, and I know Miss Jinke and Miss Karsten will get you excited in the reading classrooms, and just follow the instructions of the application. Make sure you get your application in on time, and we hope to see up to 30 of you in our very first meeting in September.